Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing for the OnePlus 8 Pro. And the packaging looks like the OnePlus 8 only, but we know it's the Pro. It's written over here, and looks like they have sent us the retail unit. And this is the base one that comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. There'll be also one more variant that comes with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. That's for 60,000. This one is for 55. This will be sold in India via Amazon. I'll leave the links. I also exactly don't know from when the proper sales will start. But anyways, let's have a look at this one. Let's just open this. And here we have the device itself. Let's have a look. It's in this new greenish gradient color that we got. And good that it's not like a mirror. It gives that finish, as you can see. Plays around a little bit with the light. Anyways, what is this? Not my favorite color. I think so the blue one would be good, but that blue one I saw being listed only in the higher end variant, that 60,000 rupees one. Anyways, you get the SIM ejector tool. Let's keep that. And looks like a lot of paperwork again, like the regular OnePlus 8. We have this red cable club. Again, I don't know why they're just bundling too much unnecessary stuff. And SAR value for India, they say its head is 0.96 and body is 0.87. Again, some plastic recycling and all those things. OnePlus, what is this? A lot of stuff like this. Again, some OnePlus branding and all those things. And quick start guide, basic info about it in a very tiny font. And safety and information. So a lot of paperwork. Why save on paper? And again, invitation letter. It must be from Pete, as you can see. Let's just keep all this, and we get a case. This is almost a similar case that we got with the OnePlus 8. It says never settle. Let's just put it in here and let me show you how it looks. It says never settle, gives you gradient. Hopefully you can see that. So that's what we have. Cable. Instead of all this paperwork, I would say if they could have given us a USB dongle, because this does not have a headphone jack, that would have been more useful. Don't you agree or not? Let me know. And this wrap charger is put in this. It's a 30-watt wrap charging. That's the fast charging OnePlus is introducing. Now even the regular OnePlus 8 gets this one, so that's nice. Always it charges pretty quickly, so that's what we get in the box. So let me do one thing. Let me put this to the side. Again, no, what do you say, dongle or anything, though it does not have any headphone jack. Let me remove the case and let me just put all these things to the side for now. And let's have a look at the device itself. So here is the device. It's having a 6.78 screen, but again it has that curved edges a little bit more, so does not feel as big as a 6.8-inch phone, but does have a little bit of heft compared to the OnePlus 8. I was testing that prior to this one. Let me give you the physical overview. We have a noise cancellation microphone over here. This is metallic. And back is glass, in front obviously glass, Gorilla Glass 5. We have the LED slider over here, power on off button, bottom vent for the stereo speakers. One is here, one is here. Type-C port, and your SIM tray. Again, it will be dual SIM nano, no expansion as usual. So as you can see, dual SIM nano, one side you put. And on this end we just have the volume rocker and some antenna bands. Back we have actually a quad camera setup, but the color filter is sort of going to be disabled now. That's what we came to know. With the OT update, they're going to disable it. So the main camera is actually a 48 megapixel that's having optical image stabilization. Then we also have another 48 megapixel, but this is ultra wide. This is the highest resolution I've seen on ultra wide, so I'm also curious. And then we have 8 megapixel that's having a 3x zoom, that's optical image stabilization. Then we have the color sensor also. It says OnePlus. So let me do one thing. Let me actually power this on, and by the time it actually boots up and we set it up, here is the configuration overview. OnePlus 8 Pro is having a 6.7-inch Quad HD Plus AMOLED screen. It's having 120Hz display option. It's protected by Gorilla Glass 5. It's powered by the Snapdragon 865. Comes in 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM. Storage will be 128 or 256. It has that quad rear cameras. Main is 48. Then again we have a 48 megapixel, that's ultra wide. Then we have a 8 megapixel, that's 3x zoom. And we also have a color filter. Moving to the front facing camera is a 16 megapixel and it has a 4510 milliamp hour battery. It's also IP68 dust and water resistant and also has wireless charging as well as reverse wireless charging. So guys, I've set up this device. In fact, I've used it for a day. As you can see, changed. It's the next day. And let me give you my thoughts. And prior to this, I was using the OnePlus 8. So I'll just give some of the things that I immediately noticed. And the first thing that I noticed is that compared to the OnePlus 8, this one definitely does weigh a little bit. I would say the OnePlus 8's weight balance is done better. This is slightly top heavy in my opinion. Anyways, so as you can see, this is the one, and this one actually has that 120 Hz option in the display. If you go here and if you go to advanced refresh rate, as you can see, you can go up to 120 or 60. They should have given even 90, but that's not there. But another thing that I noticed completely is that if you notice here, they have applied a screen guard, but the quality of that screen guard is really bad. Within a day, as you can see, bubbles have come up. So I don't know, quality control should have been better considering the price of this phone. Because I've used a lot of phones with pre-applied screen guard and they just don't come out even for months. Here, within just a day, I can see a lot of bubbles. And so yeah, maybe if you're buying this, remove this pre-applied screen guard and get a better one from a local shop. Now again, what I like is complete Oxygen OS, and again, not a lot of bloatware. We do have Netflix and Prime Video that were pre-installed, and even Instagram. So yes, there are some apps, but again, not a lot of junk, I would say. And left, you get your Google Now pane. This is what I liked in new OnePlus UI. So we have that, and the big thing is that display, you're paying more for the Quad HD display. Again, I didn't notice any blotchiness or something immediately now, but I'll have to test a little bit more. I'll put my primary SIM in this one and test out the display a lot more, because some of you have asked me about display, if it has any issues and stuff. Right now, within a casual usage of about half a day, I didn't notice it, but I will test that and let you guys know. And I'll also let you know how will be the battery life if you use it mostly at that 120 Hertz. So that's what it is. And if we go over here, this is the 128 gigabyte variant, and I've taken a lot of sample shots, guys. I'll actually show you a lot of samples that I have taken within. Certainly the performance is good, but I'll show you that. So as you can see, some storage is taken up, but again, out of that 128, this is what you're going to get. So let's just go back over here and let me show you about the phone. If we go over here about the phone, as you can see, these are the specs that you are getting. And there will be also that 256 gigabyte variant. This is that 8 gigabyte RAM variant. That 256 would be for almost, that will be about 60,000. So what is the main differences that you're getting? Apart from the screen, this is a Quad HD screen that you're getting at 120 Hertz on this one. You also now get IP rating. This is the first time OnePlus is giving a proper IP rating on this one. So you get that IP68 rating, so you can dip it, or if it's outdoor also, water falls on it, rain, nothing should happen to this. And also now finally, we do have that wireless charging here, and even reverse wireless charging. In fact, wireless charging implementation, they have a special version. Again, you have to buy that special charger from OnePlus, and if you use that, you can get that 30-watt wireless charging. Generally, the fast wireless chargers are max at about 15, but here, if you buy that special charger, again, you have to buy that special wireless charger, you can get 30-watt wireless charging. And in-display fingerprint scanner, again, as you can see, as expected, is good. It's really hitting the bubbles, like quality of the. Anyways, so that's what it is. And now let's also look at the camera on this one. And yes, that controversy of that fourth camera, that color stuff, color camera that they call, they have actually sort of disabled it with the OT update. They told they might enable it later on. So yeah, if you're expecting too much about that, no. So this is the camera interface that you have, And let me give you an idea. We have the 1x over here, standard. Tap to zoom is there. You can adjust the exposure. Then we also have 3x zoom, and the 3x is also optically stabilized. So that's actually a nice thing. So you can zoom in quite a bit. And if you want to further zoom in a little bit, you can use the pinch to zoom, go a little bit more also. So that is something is there. And we also have this wide angle. As you can see, it goes ultra wide to give you an idea. So these are the options that you are getting. And again, that portrait mode, all those things are there like this. And you can go wide also like this. So we have given that with zoom, and this is with the regular they have given. And if you move to the front facing camera, again you have that portrait mode, photo mode, and you even have nightscape with the front facing camera. But enough about this. Let me actually show you some of the samples that I've taken with this one so that you get a better idea regarding the camera. So these are the samples taken with the rear facing camera, and as you can see, the pictures look actually good. There's slight punchiness in the color, but overall, as you can see, the wide angle also does a good job, and the color reproduction is good, and you can get these close-up shots like this very easily. The dynamic range is also very good, as you can see with these samples. These were taken in indoor conditions, and here also, as you can see, it did actually a surprisingly good job. Now moving to human subjects, these are some of the samples, and again, as you can see, the skin tones were produced very well, even with this one. Now these are some samples taken with the front facing camera, and these were taken in indoor lighting conditions. And here also I feel it actually did a very good job. Here are some samples with the front facing camera in indoor lighting conditions. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this OnePlus 8 Pro. So what do you guys think about this OnePlus 8 Pro? Now finally I would say the Pro series, that name Pro makes sense because this is now sort of a true flagship Android smartphone. It has some of the features that were always missing on the OnePlus, like wireless charging, IP protection. So now the package is sort of complete. But what do you think about the same? It starts at about 55,000 rupees in India, and for the higher end variant, that is with 256, it goes up to 60,000. So what do you guys think about the OnePlus 8 Pro? Do let me know in the comment section below. And guys, if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. And guys, if you have any specific questions about this OnePlus 8 Pro, do let me know in the comment section below, and then I'll try to do an in-depth review, and I'll divide it between the pros and cons. Anyways guys, take care, catch you later.